In this video, we talk about how to roll through your feet to look like an advanced dancer. What's up, gang? It's Brian B, West Coast Swing Online on our Frustration Fridays, where we cover a difficult, tricky topic of West Coast swing to help you level up your game. So this one came in a good while ago, actually. Someone said, you know, I hear teachers talk about rolling through their feet, but when I watch the pro dancers, I don't see them roll through their feet. So first, let's define this, and then let's talk about what we can do to roll through our feet to look like a more advanced dancer. So by rolling through our feet, what we talk about is the ability to take my weight, if I'm moving backwards, the ability to take my weight from my toe into the ball of my foot, into my heel, to a full weight change. So this is what we call rolling through your feet, and to feel some weight on the ball of my foot before I roll through my foot, right? So if we think about this from toe, ball, heel, knee, right? So if I'm striking my foot, it's the toe of my foot to the ball of my foot to the heel, and then as my knee works back and the rest of my body works back, I commit weight. So if I took 2 steps this way, we can go into the ball of the foot to the heel and then a full weight change. So this is what we would call incremental weight transfer, right? So I'm moving my body incrementally between my feet from my right foot slowly into my left foot, right? But the action of the foot is what we would call rolling through the feet. Now we teach, I've got an entire drill about rolling through your feet. So if you're interested in doing cool stuff with your feet like this, I've got a full video on that. Megan will link that up in the description in the corner or in the description below, the link in the corner description below. So if you want a full video on rolling your feet, download that. It's the best one we've done. But what makes us look like an advanced dancer in doing this? Well, let's look at the reverse. If I took 2 steps back and danced flat-footed and did not roll through my feet, I would look like this, right? So I would have no incremental weight transfer, and I would look like a beginner, right? I'm doing leader, sugar, push, flat-footed, right? And if you've ever been to a beginner class, that looks super familiar. In fact, people will say, this is a silly dance. It just looks like plodding around, right? But my ability to roll through my feet allows me to have lots of movement. But if you like what you see, please take a second to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the red button in the bottom right of the screen. And when you're done watching the video, head over to westcoastswingonline.com, enter your email, and you'll be part of our exclusive Move of the Week Club. Thanks, and we look forward to seeing you on the dance floor soon. Now, I think what the person meant who said, I don't see pro dancers doing this, it's because as teachers, I will teach this to roll and take weight on this foot so you can physically see my heel lifted, so you can actually feel the articulation through the foot. If I do it with my right foot, I'm gonna get you to do this and roll through, and do this and roll through. So you're gonna see this action in a kind of a big clunky way. That's just a step to allow you, as you're leveling up as a student, to understand that weight will go into the ball of the foot. Now, what makes this look advanced? Well, this becomes how we use that incremental weight transfer and how we use this. So an analogy I'd make is we all have the same colors, right? Now, an artist will put those together in an artistic way to make something beautiful. Me, even as a former art student, not so much, right? So it's the artistry of how they choose to use this. So if I walk back, an advanced dancer will have an ability to hide this clunkiness of the foot and just slowly, softly put this to the ground, right? They will have an ability to incrementally move and do something with the free foot to create styling, right? But it's all coming from this incremental weight transfer. So that's hopefully to answer your question. It is, number one, I need to not dance like I have blocks, right? I need to learn how to roll through my feet, absorbing that underneath my body so I don't feel like I'm stepping up and over this, right? Then as I get better at this incremental weight transfer, I can then choose to do it quickly and smoothly. I can choose to add styling. That's all sugar push footwork, right? So Download that video, rolling through your feet. It's going to give you a really cool drill on how to practice this. And then number two, understand that all of the advanced dancers are rolling through their feet. They are choosing to do it in different ways. So sometimes it becomes obvious because you see the action of their feet. Other times they just seamlessly look beautiful as they move across the floor. You'll also hear people say, man, it looks like you're Megan was an ice skater, right? And man, it looks like you're just smoothly moving across the floor. That does not come from dancing flat-footed. That comes from the incremental weight transfer and rolling through the foot, right? I'm still rolling through the foot. How quickly I do it is up to me, but that allows me to dance incremental weight transfer, which will then let me, like the artist, mix and match my colors together to create a beautiful picture. So go ahead and download that video, Rolling Through Your Feet. It's a great video on how to practice this stuff, and always hunt the description below. If you like t-shirts like this and you're a West Coast Swing fan, there's the store right below this video. You can support us by grabbing some merch. And of course, if you haven't headed over to westcoastswingonline.com, do that, enter your email address on the first page. If you have, and you're part of our email list, go to West Coast Swing Online and click on the resources tab. You can either click on the video tab at the top, you can see all of our videos, or the resources tab. There's some really cool stuff. We put our best stuff underneath that resources tab, so you can click there and hunt around and find things that will help level up your West Coast Swing. Thanks, gang. Be safe out there, and we'll see you again in the next video.